this match, you have to wonder if that'll affect your chances here tonight.
Of course it will. You need to be fully rested if you want to win a grueling match like this. And Red came into tonight running on fumes. Evading possible disaster there.
Back in the ring now. She's in control. Bang!
What a great job by Zelina Vega to take advantage.
Everyone must bow to the queen, especially her opponent. It's going to be a race to the briefcase between Red and Ronda Rousey.
Hold on, the rest of their opponents are not ready for this match to be over.
And Red and Ronda come crashing down.
It's an absolute free-for-all to see who's going to get the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Ronda and Red have recovered, and I think they might have other plans.
Oh, no.
This is total chaos.
The window of opportunity is now wide open for Red and Ronda Rousey.
Suplex.
Well measured. To the outside. This could mean trouble. Neck break. That could be it. I'm not sure Charlotte should be showing up for competition like this. Down with a powerbomb. Face buster. Whoa, ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
Clacks her with the ladder again.
And that second one seemed twice as vicious as the first.
Oh, again! Oh, she's not looking good here.
The first thing she needs to do is somehow get out of that corner.
Red setting up for something big.
If Red thinks she can match Ronda Rousey with strikes, then she's insane.
And now Ronda is punishing Red.
Is it too late to change my pick?
Wait a second, Red reverses. Zelina Vega has recovered and is setting up a ladder.
She's using everything she has left to drag herself up each rung. But will it be enough?
It might not be. Red's going to try to beat Zelina to the top.
Hold on, it's Andrade. What's he doing out here?
Is he putting Zelina Vega on his shoulders? How is this legal?
It's not only legal, it's smart.
It's Trey. I think he's seen enough of Andrade.
Trey has neutralized Andrade.
And that was the opening Red needed. This pains me to admit, Byron, but you might have been right about your prediction.
She's going to do it. In her first attempt, Red is going to win the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Wait, it's Ronda Rousey. This isn't over yet.
Ronda's got Red's arm.
Armbar on the top of the ladder.
She's got it locked in. Red's in big trouble.
Yeah, that's going to be hard for her to grab a briefcase with a broken arm.
She escaped before it's too late.
This truly is a historic day. I don't think I've seen you dressed up since our senior prom.
Oh yeah, our one and only date together because no one else would go with us?
I remember showing up in that sweet homemade $1 million man suit. Didn't you wear a cane mask? No wonder we couldn't get dates.
To be fair, the theme of the prom was a masquerade.
Still weird.
You have the list, right?
No, I thought you had it.
Seriously?
I put it in the safe just like you told me to. Man, the way you treat that thing, you'd think it was the Magnet Carta.
Did you say magnet?
Yeah, it's some really old, valuable magnet, right?
Just get it out of there.
No one was going to break into a hotel room and steal an old piece of notebook paper from high school.
It's not just an old piece of paper. That list has been the roadmap to our entire careers, and now there's only one thing left to cross off. Did you forget the combination?
It might have slipped my mind, but don't worry, I wrote it down on my phone. Which is also in the safe. This is why I always said we should have got the list tattooed on us. No chance of losing it, and we'd have way more street cred.
Yeah? Well, I'm gonna be getting a teardrop tattoo if you don't get that thing open. This is what's going to give us confidence, recognition, success, everything we've ever wanted.
Your Earth Science notebook is going to do all that?
No. We're going to use it to make a list of everything we'll accomplish someday when we become WWE superstars.
We could do that. Or we could play my favorite lunchtime game, Guess What Mr. Bowman's Sweat Stains Look Like Today. I'm kind of seeing a heart shape. What do you think?
I think you need to take this seriously. Besides, it's a proven fact that if you write down your goals, it helps you achieve them.
Actually, now I'm thinking it looks more like a one-eared rabbit.
Fine. I'll go first to get the ball rolling. Become WWE Divas Champion. Your turn.
Okay. Star in a WWE action movie.
Really? That's one of your goals?
Do you want me to do the list or not? Besides, it's a proven fact, WWE action movies are some of the finest pieces of cinematic art ever produced, so it would be an honor to appear in one.
Whatever. Train at the dungeon.
Come up with awesome wrestling names.
Team with Mickey James.
Get my own action figure.
Compete on NXT.
Win a dance-off.
Wrestle Lita.
Find out what's inside Undertaker's urn.
Get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Be in a WWE video game.
Win a ladder match.
I've got a match for you. My butt, your face. What are you two fartwads doing? This table is reserved for wrestling team members only.
I thought there was a lot of boogers stuck underneath it.
Funny. You can leave now.
Sorry, we're busy.
Get my own action figure, become WWE Divas Champion. Is this some kind of WWE nerd vision board?
Hey! Being immortalized in semi-posable plastic is the greatest thing a human being can achieve.
Don't ever touch our stuff again.
What, like this?
That was a huge mistake.
tough. Everything's confusing and a little bit off. For example, I wasn't even a WWE commentator when Red was in high school.
Well, you're barely a WWE commentator now. None of this makes sense. Just sit back and enjoy the ride, Saxton.
Brooklyn Von Braun is a terrible human being who deserves everything she's getting here tonight.
I could not agree more, Michael.
I couldn't believe what Brooklyn did to their list. I mean, what did she expect was going to happen after that?
Yeah, if you ask me, Brooklyn's the real fartwad. This reminds me of the time I stood up to my bully in high school after years of being picked on.
Weren't you homeschooled?
Yeah, but my sister was pretty tough back then.
If the principal shows up, Brooklyn started it, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Totally.
No matter what happens here, I think we can all agree that Red rules and Brooklyn drools, right?
Without a doubt.
Brooklyn might have an opening here.
Brooklyn gets nailed with the sliding lunch tray takedown.
Can Red capitalize?
She's going up top.
Red with the picture-perfect moonsault.
That's it. It's all over. Red cemented herself as way tougher and cooler than Brooklyn will ever be.
That's exactly what happens when you make fun of Red. You pay dearly.
I'm still kind of confused about everything that just happened, guys.
Well, don't hurt your imaginary head, Byron.
Wait, let me get this straight. You remember your fight with Brooklyn when we were in high school, taking place in a WWE arena with a ring, sold-out crowd, and commentators?
The guy who can't remember the safe combination is questioning my memory?
No, the guy who can't remember the safe combination is questioning your sanity.
Whatever. I may have taken a few liberties with my story, but that is how I choose to remember it.
Well, as much as I'd love to join you in rewriting history, that day is scorched into my brain because that's how I got my nickname, Trey. This is how it really went down.
Get my own action figure? Become WWE Divas Champion? Is this some kind of WWE nerd vision board?
Hey, being immortalized in semi-posable plastic is the greatest thing a human being can achieve.
Don't ever touch our stuff again.
What, like this?
That was a huge mistake.
Oh no, I've unleashed Hothead Red!
I'm gonna take that marker, bring it to your grandmother's nursing home, and cross out parts of her chart so when the nurse goes to give her turn-down service, she won't know to flip her over. That's right, I'm gonna give your grandmother bed sores.
What is wrong with you?
Calm down, deep breaths, maybe we can talk this out.
I'm done talking.
This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
Hit her with the chair.
I'm going to get help.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray. Now her face matches her nickname.
That could have been way worse.
Yeah. Brooklyn could have posted a video of the whole thing online. Oh, wait, that's exactly what she did.
I meant she could have dumped something worse on me, like mayo or hot sauce. And hey, at least she didn't destroy our list.
So what? I'm not gonna do any of those things anyway.
What do you mean?
We were just embarrassed in front of the entire school, and currently 672 people on the internet.
I bet a bunch of those are repeat views.
Great! We're not even touching on the fact that I got beat up by a lunch tray. I'm never going to be a WWE superstar. I'll just go to college and get a lame job like my parents want me to.
I think you need to read the letter again.
See? This is what I'm talking about. I can't even open my locker.
What's your combination?
1633-9, I think.
Letter, please. Here we go. I think this section is relevant right now. You've probably asked yourself a million times, why? Why didn't they want to be my parents? The truth is we did, but we had to make the hardest decision of our lives because we didn't feel we could give you the life you deserved. And that life is one where you can have the freedom to follow your dreams no matter what they might be, to become anything you want.
Using the only letter I have from my real parents as some sort of motivational speech is kind of a cheap move.
They're right, though. You got a second chance in life, and you need to make the most of it. So why sell yourself short? You need to at least try.
Fine. But when this whole WWE thing doesn't work out, I'm blaming you.
It'll work out. I promise. Assuming you never have to wrestle a lunch tray.
They're actually a lot tougher than they look.
Okay, so maybe my memory of that day is a little off. Severe emotional trauma will do that. But did I really say all that stuff about her grandmother?
Yep. You had some serious rage issues back then. Did you also forget that's how you got your nickname, because you were always seeing red?
No, I remember. And then Brooklyn tacked on the hothead part.
Gotta give her credit for that. You know, the rhyming definitely made it catchier. Hot head red, hot head red, hot head red.
Okay, we get it. Have you figured out that's safe yet?
No, but I'm pretty sure I used the same combination I've always used for everything, which is... Got it!
Finally.
Was never in doubt.
I'm sorry you were locked in there all alone for so long. Mommy won't ever let that happen again.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
You're just jealous. We should get going. We can't be late.
Hey, we got a message from President Johnson. Do you think you impressed the most electrifying president in United States history with all your career achievements? Actually, you do. All the best on your big day. I'll be watching from the People's White House.
That's cool. But I voted for Kane.
I still can't believe it's really all over for you and Red.
I know. It is starting to sink in, though.
Just this morning, I was thinking about that time we faced each other in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Man, that was brutal.
Yeah. But thanks to you in that match, now every time my jaw hurts, I know it's gonna rain.
Really? Maybe you should get that checked out.
No way. You might be the champ who runs the camp, but I'm the champ who knows when it's damp.
Yeah, that doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
I'd love to reminisce some more, but I should get going since my jaw barometer's telling me it's about to sprinkle. Good seeing you, AJ.
I just wanted to congratulate you, Red. You really deserve this.
Thanks, Natty. I know we had some differences over the years, but we always worked them out in the ring.
Yeah, except that one time we got into it backstage.
I forgot about that.
I didn't. You threw me into a road case.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. What were we even fighting about?
The usual stuff. Who was better, the title, you saying you were the best female superstar to ever come out of Calgary.
We all said some crazy stuff over the years, but no need to go into it right now. Thanks again for the kind words, Natty.
Hey, it's X-Pac.
Just keep walking, we don't have time.
We always have time for X-Pac. Besides, you can't just ignore a WWE Hall of Famer.
I can. Trey.
Pac, what's going on?
Hey guys, looking good.
You too.
Thanks. I'm on this new mustard-only diet.
As in, mustard is the only condiment you use?
No, as in I only eat mustard. I've already dropped like 7 pounds.
That's interesting.
But enough about me. This is your big night. I swear it was just like yesterday when I first saw you two on the indie scene.
Yeah, at that point we were only a couple years in.
And I was about 30 years in. But I could still go today if I had to. I'm telling you, this diet's legit.
I guess you could say you can cut the mustard, huh?
Anyway, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. So, thanks.
I'm sure you'd have been fine with it without my help. Trey, I don't think I can say the same for you. You were kind of the drizzling craps back then, no offense.
No, it's true. And I wasn't just a drizzle. I was more like a torrential downpour of crap. Red was always ahead of me from the moment we started training.
You can use this credit card for whatever you need, but we keep the reward points. I'm about 10,000 short of a free trip to someplace warm, and you're gonna help me get there. Deal?
Got it.
We are gonna miss you so much.
When did you get there?
I just had to be close to you one more time. It feels like yesterday we got that call. There was a boy in Denver who was ready to be adopted, and now you're all grown up and going off to college. I just can't believe it.
I know. Hard for me to believe, too.
We'll come visit soon, okay?
No, don't. I mean, a big part of college is learning independence, and if you're visiting all the time, then I'll never be able to do that.
Just be smart about the credit card, okay? Like, if there's a big keg party, put it all on the card and have everyone pay you back in cash. That way, I'll be headed for that free beach trip in no time. Hey, maybe we could go on spring break together.
Frank?
I have to go.
Okay, drive safe.
This is the part where you get out of the car.
Right. Call us when you get to school. We love you, Denver!
Do you believe this? We're finally doing it. Our very first list item. Train at the dungeon. Are you excited as I am?
I don't think that's possible, considering you've already had 3 energy drinks before we've even left town. But this is gonna be cool.
I know. Think about how many top superstars came through Calgary. The Hearts, Edge, Jake the Snake Roberts, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and we're next.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have a long way to go before we can be mentioned in the same sentence as those legends.
Everyone has to start somewhere though, right? And the dungeon is a great place to start. I still can't believe your parents were okay with all this. What happened to them wanting you to go to college?
They changed their minds.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Huh. Well, that's good. Hey, pull over real quick.
Bathroom break already?
No, I want to show you something. See that sign? Our faces are going to be on it someday.
You really think we can become more famous than the inventor of the paper toilet seat cover? He put a lot of butts in seats.
And when we make it to WWE, so will we.
Ford Wilson here, welcoming you.
Time for a road trip game. If you could face anyone who trained in Calgary in a dream match, who would it be?
Isn't it a little early for road trip games? We still have like 2,000 miles to go.
Come on, I'll get you started with some options. How about Bret Hart, Jake the Snake, or Rowdy Roddy Piper? That would be so cool to face a legend like that. Could you imagine?
So you know when you're on a long drive to the next town, and to pass the time, you start coming up with...
Is it fixed now? Is it fixed now? Because I've been talking all this time and now I realise no one's heard a word. Is it fixed? Yeah, okay. I can hear on my phone now. I locked my phone. Okay, so now it's fixed.
Rematch scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that.
These are certainly two of the top names to ever pass through the Great White North.
When I'm on a long drive, I'm mostly just thinking about how grateful I am to be Byron Free at the top.
You know you miss me.
Not a chance.
Showing some quickness.
And this match can change that fast. Strong impact from Jake Roberts. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Well, tell me. Testing 1, 2, microphone.
Jake Roberts a little out of his element here. He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight.
Oh, had that well scouted.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
You hear me and tell me. Yay! I had the microphone muted. I had to go into my devices. I forgot I turned the microphone off because occasionally when you say the name of the console, which I'm not saying because I don't deal with that right.
Breakneck speed, one of her Karana.
He's just dominating at this point.
Yeah, he found another gear and is racing right now.
Can't do anything like Xbox does, but you can do a lot of stuff like you could say start and stuff.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve. It's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. And what a reversal from Jake Roberts. 2. And a reverse DDT. It is so easy to stay in touch with your superstars 24/7 in a variety of social media outlets, including WWE's own Facebook page. This is truly a test here to see what Jake the Snake Roberts can do. He has to formulate a plan quickly.
Yeah, I don't even think he knows where he is.
Hurricane Rana.
Good grief.
Looking for the finish. Super kick!
This could be big.
With a power bomb.
The Snake is down and out. This night could be over for Jake.
Over here!
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, he won the match. I can't He won the match. That match is worth another look. Here we go.
Yeah, he's putting in the work. And last but not least,
I put up the stream in the BW chat, so you know, people can throw
Here
away
is your winner, Brad the Devil. Big pinfall victory here tonight.
these guys look like a couple of hosses going at it out there. Great match.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a
VC.
win this was.
Not bad. I mean, VC's always good. Copyright. I actually don't think I can get copyright strikes for having the music in their game. I can get copyright by the companies who worked on the soundtrack, but I think if I'm playing a WWE branded game, the entrances should be fine to use. I'm not sure. The only way to find out is to let them play. Why is that like a legit message a mum would send you? I know you just left, but miss you already. To like apologize. It's an actual thing you would hear from a parent. That's why I mean, if I went away to college, I'd probably get those texts every day. Like, you know, oh, call me and stuff like that. Like, they'd ask me to ring them just to see how I am. I'd be like, no, I'm going to get drunk.
Here is your winner, Brad the Devil.
You just witnessed this. I want to change it up to the proper.
Here is your winner, Brad the Devil. Here is your winner, Brad the Devil. Here is your winner, Here is your winner, Brad the Devil.
Why is it so sparkly? Dude, this is actually how I'd hold the title if I won it. I'd actually hold it up like that and not hold it by the bottom.
Here is your winner. Here is your win. Here is your winner. Here is your winner. Brad the Devil. Here is your winner. Brad the Devil. Here is your winner, Brad.
I actually know a few of the unlockables. I see Cole Quinn's an unlockable, so he might make an appearance in the story mode. I also know that the person who did the voice for Buzz in last year's game actually did voice work for the game. So I think it's kind of interesting to see where he'll come up, because if he's in the game, then it's kind of weird. There's 0 unlocks, but there's 3 unlocks in this one. And I have them on because I have the accelerator. Alright. Let's drive to Calgary. Calgary, Canada. It's not torture if you're paying for it. Yes, it is. You can't kill someone if they pay you, even if they pay you, unless that's your profession.
This is it. The home of the famous dungeon. I swear, I can almost hear the wrestlers of the past groaning in pain.
That's my stomach. For the past 2 days, I've had nothing but moose jerky, maple puffs, and poutine.
Yikes.
Poutine,
Look, I just want to say, I know I've been a little skeptical, but now that we're here, I can see us doing this. I mean, once Bret Hart hears how far we drove, he's going to have no choice but to welcome us right in for training. So, thanks for pushing me on this.
Of course. Well, here we go.
I actually don't know if they're legit.
Hey there. I bet you're here for Bret Hart, eh?
Hello. And yes, he's going to train us to be wrestlers. Eh? I'm not sure I'm using that correctly.
Is Bret home right now?
He is. Hang on a sec. Bret, 2 lovely people are here for wrestling training. He'll be right down. I'm sure he's just putting his tights on, gelling up his hair, finding his sunglasses. He's got to look the part, you know.
Of course.
So are you Bret's housekeeper?
Okay, seriously, guys? I'm messing with you.
So Bret's not home?
No, and he hasn't been for years. The Harts don't live here anymore.
But you said...
This kind of thing happens like once a month, and I like to have a little fun when I break the news.
How is that fun? We just spent 3 days driving here.
And I gave myself severe stomach issues. At this point, we'd settle for one of the more obscure Hart brothers or even a distant cousin.
Like I said, none of them are here. You seem like nice kids. Stupid, but nice. Next time, do some research before you decide to drive all the way up here.
That is just evil.
Jeez.
So
much for Canadian hospitality.
I thought you said you checked all this out online.
I did. I mean, I searched for dungeon in wrestling, and then some really weird stuff came up, and I kind of got sidetracked. Point being, don't look at my browser history. But hey, we came all the way here. We should at least get a picture.
That is every man's dying word. Delete my browser history.
Can we do another one? I was making a weird face. Probably on account of the stomach pain.
Like every man's dying
Maybe you were
words
right about us trying to become wrestlers. We've already failed the first thing on our list. And maybe we're not cut out for this.
Hey, wait, we can't just give up that easily. I have an idea!
The hair does not suit her, but I like the colour. It's like a bleach blonde. Okay, I'm not stopping the stream, but when I get an opportunity I'm going to pause it because I need to do something real quick. When you're streaming, anything can happen. I have a light from my ceiling. If I said that happened.
So you drove all the way to Calgary thinking you were going to train with Bret Hart? I've done some stupid stuff in my life, but that takes the cake.
It wasn't our finest moment.
But since I had a dad who only looked at the rewards section on the credit card bill, we were able to stay in Calgary and learn from a former wrestler who, at least according to him, trained with the Harts back in the day.
I think he just ran next to one on a treadmill once.
So that's how you guys hooked up with Riley Flash?
Yeah. After striking out at the dungeon, it was kind of our only option.
Even though Riley can be a bit much sometimes, he gave us the foundation we needed to get here today.
He also gave us Ringworm with his dirty mats, but that's a whole other story.
This is what you pay for mats when you're wrestling. Yeah, people have been having issues with their mic reel, and they can't play it because it's a creator wrestler, or you can't use a face scan because it's a creator wrestler. I never use a face scan because why? Why would I make it so this face is on that wrestler? That body wouldn't work. Okay, I will be right back. I'm back, and I brought a guest. Bum 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 bum. These two ragamuffins are my pride and joy. You want this chair? That's what you want? I'll leave it out. Sorry, I had to set up my desk chair because she likes to sleep on it sometimes. But she's iffy about the pillows. She is the most adorable thing. She use her views. She isn't. She doesn't mind the camera, which is awesome because I know some cats attack cameras. That's why I raised her, taking pictures of her for Instagram. Oh my god! Oh. Oh my god! Big size of books. Yeah, the stream's in the WW chat, Mike, so, you know, tell people, come check it out, tell them, I mean, I'm doing interesting stuff. Oh god. Tell the world. Put me on the news. You can't lay a hand on him because if he does, this is a couple of the swamp for contamination. Gonna break the knees. Oh god. Get down. Bye bye.
Get your feet up on the turnbuckle. Push off and roll backwards. You can pin him like that.
Don't let him allow it till he wraps the legs around it. Yeah, it's over. Margo Jr. A different timeline. I ran with
you did good. You did good.
From his daddy.
Catch your breath.
In the Mexican
We'll get him next time, all right? You good?
Oh, bad. Yeah, I don't know where my cat's gone. She jumped off the bed and now she's somewhere rattling around either by the radiator because it's warm, or she's behind my ottoman because it's warm, or she's somewhere because this room is really warm. She loves it in the summer because I have 2 fans blasting.
Guys, come here. We need to talk.
Is it about your disgusting ring mat? Because I feel like it's making me itch all over. Hey! What was that for?
For playing to an imaginary crowd. It cost you the match. Red, great job. Keep it up.
Remind me why I show up here every day to get tortured?
That's not torture if you're paying for it.
Yes, it
now,
is.
what I didn't tell you was that match was actually a tryout.
For what? Is WWE coming to town?
Not quite. It was a tryout for the local Winterfest that's coming up. The organizers asked me to put on a wrestling event.
That's great.
Who are we gonna face? I wouldn't mind a rematch against those two.
Slow down. After what I just saw, only one of you was ready for their first official match.
Sorry, Red. You'll get your chance soon.
Red's the one who's ready, not you, doughhead.
What?
When it comes to in-ring ability, Red's got you beat by a kilometer.
Isn't that less than a mile?
Oh, thanks for the conversion, Albert Asswipe. Bottom line, you're too focused on the entertainment side of things.
Well, maybe you weren't focused enough on the entertainment side of things. Didn't you only appear in WWE like 3 times?
4, if you count the time I helped carry Macho Man to the ring on his fancy chair gimmick.
You mean a sedan?
No, it was a chair, not a car. Either way, I was in WWE 4 more times than you'll ever be.
I'll make it there someday. It's on our list.
Oh, yeah, and someday I'm gonna poop golden nuggets. Oh, no offense, Red.
Whatever. You'll see. Congrats on getting your first match. You know I'll be there cheering you on.
Thanks. I know.
Speaking of cheering her on, since you like running your mouth so much, you can accompany her to the ring as a manager. That actually might be a better fit for you long term.
A manager? That's not what I'm here for.
You'll figure this out. I know it.
Oh, one more thing. I need to know what to call you so they can advertise the event.
That's easy. I'm sticking with Red. Kids started calling me that in high school because of my temper, but I'm gonna turn it into something positive.
Okay. And what about you? Sticking with Denver?
I don't know. Sounds too regional. And omelette-y.
I know. How about Albert Asswipe?
Nah.
Carl Botch? Want to count all the moves you botch?
I like that one.
How about I pay tribute to my wonderful trainer and call myself Riley Flash Jr.?
Oh, that ain't happening. Do you have any other nicknames?
Trey!
No, don't listen to her.
I kind of like that. And you can spell it T-R-E, so it's kind of like 3 in Spanish, as in getting a 3 count to win a match. Which probably won't happen very often for you, but you get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Great. Then Trey it is.
Right there by myself.
Thanks a lot.
No problem, Trey. And hey, I just realized we can cross something off our list. Come up with awesome wrestling names.
I don't know about the
Follows
awesome.
the shadows on the ground, because I never have this light on. I usually have like a lamp here that I leave on, but I have this light on, so she follows the shadows that I put on the ground. She's stupid. That's right. A-Dub. I haven't seen the AEW I've been watching lately. I need to actually go on ITV Hub after I'm done streaming, which I'm probably going to be doing all night. Big news is I'm going to see my sister and brother-in-law, Brooke and Mike and Danny tomorrow. I'm going to stay for a few days, which is awesome. So you can't get down to what happens with Mario Jr. Okay, there's something there. Hey, what have you been up to? You've been... Time to get more points. Hey, Hellboy, thanks for jumping in though. It's always nice to see people. It's always nice. I enjoy having people around who are willing to watch me and watch me make an absolute complete and utter ass of myself. Where is ping pong though? That's my question. It's here, so I have to go from... Can I just buy it, or is it locked? No. D-R-E-A-M is... Velveteen. D-R-E-A-M is... Velveteen. D-R-E-A-M is... Velveteen. I got leverage pin instead of pin combo, which is what I wanted. Oh wait, I can get it now. I can get it. Pin combo. Yes! I can equip that. Now I should start getting to work on getting resilience, which is right here. I'm just a sexy. Don't even think about it. Under my desk, and there's wires. I don't want it to bloody electrocute herself. Come here. Come here. I will come get you. So yeah, you're going to be doing a lot of this. Win around. Become TV's champion. That is a retired title. Star in an action movie, train at the dungeon, never gonna happen. Team up with Mickey James, possible. Action figure. I would like to be an action figure once in my life. I know you can get a 3D printer and do it, but like, why are you gonna waste your time with that? So, you got the boots. Heard you got on Winterfish. You wanna get one first match, no pressure. That is true though, you only get one first match and you can mess it up. And that's what makes me just you and me, me. Oh, me. One time, spending every time, dollar my brand my name, right on, complicate, I don't think it's a shame. EC3, changing the game, getting it, I come and get it, getting it, I come and get it, me, come and get it, that's what makes you just you and me, me. The top, I'm gonna annoy my cat for a second because she's bugging me. I like it. I like messing with my cat because she's just always annoying. Women who fight. Who's next in NXT? Women to watch. See, that's the thing. I can never find any good wrestling podcasts. If anyone knows of a wrestling podcast that is decent and not a stupid news podcast, please tell me. Because I actually have been looking for something to listen to about wrestling. But I can never find one on Spotify, and I want a good one on Spotify. See, I listen to like stuff like Dead Me and R/Slash and stuff like that, and stuff from Reddit and other stuff like that. And I even watch like Smoshcast and stuff like that. And I have like a bunch of gaming stuff, and I have been looking for something true crime. But I also pretty much if I go to my podcast now, I can tell you what I have. I'm gonna put my phone on charge as well. So here we go. I have because video games.
Man, I'm freezing. What are the chances I can bring this out to the ring with me?
0. But you should be plenty warm out there with all the hot air you produce.
Can't believe you didn't have a bigger career with singers like that.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I had to make like 7 connections to get here from Orlando.
Oh, hey, Peyton. No problem. I appreciate you doing me this favor. Red and Trey, this is Peyton Royce. We met when she trained here in Calgary, and now she recently signed with NXT.
So who am I facing tonight? And by the way, it's cold enough to freeze the tail off a brass kangaroo. Can I have this heater out there for my match?
Oh, sure thing, Peyton.
What?
You'll actually be facing Red tonight in her first ever match.
Wow, it's an honor. We actually watch you on NXT all the time. And at least when my friend Trey here isn't hogging the laptop and watching weird videos of who knows what.
Okay,
she's kidding. I told you to stay out of my browser history.
Wait, did you say this is her first ever match?
Yeah, Red's only been training for about 3 months, but don't take her lightly, she's really good.
3 months? It took me longer than that to get here. And what kind of stupid name is Red? If anything, with your lack of experience, you should call yourself Green.
What? Anything she says with that accent is funny.
After I'm done with you tonight, you'll understand why they call me Red. Because all that pretty white snow out there will be stained red with your blood. And then every time it snows, the children who are here tonight will be reminded of the carnage they saw and refuse to go outside. And after you spend weeks in the hospital and are finally able to drag your broken body onto the airplane back to Orlando, the pilot will be so terrified by the sight of your mangled face, he will lose control of the plane, sending it crashing down to the earth.
Whoa. I think she got the point.
You have major issues.
Yeah.
What the heck was that?
The old hothead Red comes out when she gets angry. We've been working on dialing it back. I like the intensity, but just focus that on your match, okay? And if you can take a break while you're painting the snow red with Peyton's blood, maybe stop and soak everything in. This is your first match after all, which is a big deal. It's on our list.
Sorry.
And she just
You're right, and I'm happy you'll be out there with me. I'm gonna go stretch.
Should I tell anyone with kids to leave?
Nah, she'll be fine.
She'll fall
I hope.
asleep. Under the desk, she'll fall asleep. Yeah, you can stare at me when you want, madam. I will come over there and I will tickle your belly. I will tickle your belly. I'm gonna tickle my cat's belly if she keeps going. This has just become a stream about my cat and my dog. Hello. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Can't give me ear scratches though. Come here. Move. Move. Yay! Big Rottweiler needs a big gloves.
Welcome to WebFest 2015. As always, I'm your host, Gordon Wilson.
I keep pressing R2 as it's a muscle memory, I guess. This is the Independence painting. Boom! Welcome to the Independence. Gut wrench problem.
The good news is most of the victims of the
gut wrench.
wild moose attack have fully recovered. Since this is Red's first ever match, I put a few tooties on Peyton Royce to win. I've just been informed there is no gambling allowed at Winterfest. Jeez, that'll make the kids' sled races a lot less interesting.
Kids sled racing is a lot less interesting without gambling. Actually, yeah, that's kind of true. I would like to actually gamble on that. I'd gamble on sled racing. Make money off kids. In a good way. In a good way, like gambling and racing and sled racing. Schools days. And gambling in schools is something else. I don't know if you've seen that happen before.
Wrestling Academy. And bring your ticket stub to Riley's for a free picture of Mr. Flash himself. After purchase of a commemorative frame for only $19.95.
Yeah, this is my cat. Her name's Mavis. Send this fan art and I'll show her. She'd love it. She'd love fan art. Don't send fan art of this, madam. You know. Don't give me the cane on. Yeah. think you can draw that. Draw my cat being a vicious beast. So I'll tell you the truth, she's a vicious beast. Why are you not looking at the ref?
Although I would not want to be in Peyton's shoes right now. Also, they don't look very good.
So use the environment to your advantage. Okay, I don't have top rope.
I'm told Red's manager goes by the name of Trey and hopes to be a wrestler himself someday. You know, I wanted to be a big-time radio DJ, but sometimes dreams don't work out and you end up announcing local rodeos, spelling bees, and Winterfest events. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Winterfest isn't that bad.
You know what? Let's get back to the action.
Yeah, the arena's snowing. You can actually use this arena if you beat this part of the game, and also if you have the accelerator because you unlock it, and it's always snowing, which is really cool. So if you want a Christmas stream like for BW, feel free to use the Winterfest thing, because I think I might use it around Christmas and do a PCW again. It's kind of an interesting thing because it's in Canada, so obviously it's
Red looks to be in trouble.
G'day, Peyton. Koalas are cute, but they have terrible personalities, kind of like you. The Great Barrier Reef is more like the just okay Barrier Reef, and boomerangs are a sham. They never come back when you throw them. I really don't know that much else about Australia. Your chain of steakhouses is severely overrated.
We could just do a stream on my channel together where we both commentate those 3 matches in this arena. It'd be kind of fun. Canadian wrestling battle royal in a Canadian Winterfest, in the Canadian Winterfest arena. That'd be kind of interesting. It's like Edge, Christian.
It's clear Riley
I actually forgot what her moves are. Lift it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh God!
Peyton Royce is originally from Australia, but spent a bit of time training here in Canada. I wonder if she knows his good night,
I need to know how to use a payback. R2 and 5, thank God. Yeah. Stomp on the back. Kick the face. Turn it. Turn it. Uh-oh. Ref, move! And dummies. Yeah, boy!
After the wrestling matches are over, be sure to check out the ice sculpture contest. It's the coolest art you'll ever see.
I'll probably be streaming tomorrow anyway. I'm probably not going to stop this stream for a while. So I can be sleeping and preparing out the reason to.
Yeah, there's still another great match coming up where you'll see Calgary's own Riley Flash take on a surprise opponent. I hear that Flash was not the first strings to bring this person in. Would have been nice if they did that for their announcer too, but I digress.
Turn it round. Yeet! Come on!
This guy Trey on the outside is a bit squirrely, if you ask me. There might be a few ketchup chips short of a full badge, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my God! This is on normal difficulty.
anyone here with little ones, Red said something about dyeing the snow red tonight. It reminds me of a time when I was a kid playing footy on a pond and Chuck Garnsey caught a skate blade to the jugular. Yeesh. Not a pretty sight. I mean, you should have seen the plasma gushing everywhere. Looked like a fire was spraying, except it wasn't water coming out. What's that? Oh, right. There's little ones here. Let's get back to the match. Wow, these two are going at it like they're competing over the last jar of maple syrup at the supermarket before a big winter storm hits.
Is that really the Gunbuster on the outside? It's not really... No, it's a pellet. It's Gunbuster. Okay. Okay. Good. If we get this one.
Credit to these ladies for wrestling in these conditions. It's cooler than a brass toilet seat in the Yukon.
1, 2, 3.
My hair's on right now. She's sleeping, but her hair's still up. It's like she's asleep. My dog's also asleep. It's the first match, and we're the first match yet. So yeah, pretty much I think the story revolves around the list where
That was awesome! It was everything I've ever dreamed of. I'm numb with excitement, or maybe I'm just frozen, but either way, I get to cross 2 things off our list.
And you did it without emotionally scarring any children.
Wrestle first match, and win first match.
Nice of your mate to help you out there tonight. Maybe if I see you again, I'll have some backup too.
I look forward to it.
By the way, I didn't really mean any of the things I said out there. Especially about you having the personality of a koala. You're way more pleasant, and I'm actually a big fan of your people's blooming onions.
You're a total bogan.
Wait, is that a good thing?
I don't think so.
Congrats on your first win, Red. I knew you wouldn't let me down. And you're not going to either, Trey.
What do you mean?
It's been a last-minute change of plans. My surprise opponent for tonight was injured.
Is that who I think it is?
That's right. It's me, the King of Cuteville, Prince Pretty. Unfortunately, I slipped on some ice and stubbed my turning toe.
Okay.
Turning toe?
Yes, the most important
when
toe.
This is over,
EI. The toe one uses to turn on a runway. Ugh. I can't stand non-models. Anyway, it's a shame all these uggos here tonight will no longer get to see me compete against Riley Flash. Not that it would have been much of a contest. I mean, look at this man.
I have let myself go.
He couldn't lace my boots on his best day. To be fair, some of my finer boots are slip-ons that don't have any laces, but you get the point.
Anyway, Trey, I need you to take Tyler's place against me.
Sure.
I thought you said I wasn't ready.
You're not, but I liked what I saw from you out there during Red's match, and also I don't have any other options.
All right, I'll do it. First match.
Do you want a picture to commemorate this moment?
That'd be great.
Nailed it. I'll post it for you. Hashtag gorgeous.
Okay, so you guys heard Billy Penrose call Trey a bogan. A bogan is a fascinating beast that the majority of the species are hideously repugnant and unintelligent, and yet they manage to breed in ever-increasing numbers and populate an area known as the Outer West. It's quite common to find 5 or 6 offspring in each family group, often with a different father for each new baby. So basically what she's classing us as is a beast that is ugly as hell. So yeah, thanks. I feel targeted.
You know about fashion.
Obviously. Go on.
Well, I already went out there once tonight, so I want a different look for my match against Riley Flash. Do you have any last-minute suggestions?
Ah, the classic quick change, as we models call it. Well, when I look at you, I see 3 options that fit the theme and location of this show.
Ooh, a lumberjack. That makes sense. I don't see how Tyler Breeze makes sense, but okay. Let's please get it makes sense. Okay, which one? You guys want one choice? Give me one. I'm thinking lumberjack because it might be an interesting one, but I want you guys to weigh in. You guys are willing to weigh in, please, because. The land's on it twice. We're going lumberjack. Get me a flannel shirt and a beard.
Now you're ready to chop down the competition.
Hey. Mike Gaming. Okay. So we have Broken Mike and Mike Gaming and Christina Mendoza. BC Dub. Mendoza, sorry. The A was a bit. BC Dub, yeah. Thank you for the BCW love. It will be coming. I've just got to get everyone's characters sorted. And oh, okay. I didn't using someone else's account. All right. Hey, Ruben, what's up, man? Ruben Day. Yep, Ruben Day will be coming to the BCW title picture. I think in US or IC. My thoughts on the game so far. The game's fun. It's a bit broken, but I haven't had many issues. The only issue I had yesterday was a crash when I tried to make a title match. Other than that, though, I think the game works.
Wow, that's
it's a fun little game.
an interesting
the glitches
look.
aren't game breaking.
You don't like it?
They're actually kind of just funny.
It's fine. It's just that maybe you should worry about the actual match, you know? I know you don't like to hear it when it comes from Riley, but he has a point.
Okay,
you might be
cool.
too focused on everything other than what happens inside the ring.
People remember cool entrances and costumes. Entertainment is what makes wrestling great.
Wrestling makes wrestling great.
Well, there's more than one way to thread a needle.
Actually, there's only one opening on a needle, so...
Whatever, you know what I mean.
Anyway, what's more important is you're going to have your first match. So have a great one. And entrance, too.
Thanks.
Yeah, 6 out of 10 on the game, and yeah, I haven't had any problems today either. I just had a problem yesterday when I first got it. I started it up, took like an hour to upload because it had to update it. Downloaded the game, updated, and then had to copy the update. Oh yeah, I think it was launch day that everyone had true issues. Because like the game had just come out and there's obviously always day one issues, but I think they were hot patching it as people were playing. Also, a hot patch is also if you guys don't know what a hot patch is, a hot patch is... Okay, I'm pressing the controls. Okay, I couldn't reverse at the start of the match, that was weird. Yeah, I think it was I think they hot patched the game overnight. But you've got a hot, because if you've got a new game that just drops, there's going to be glitches, and then you've got a hot, you can always patch it while it's playing, it doesn't come up as an update, it just comes out as like a brief patch. Yeah, you always get glitches on the first day, but then it gets better and boom, they're going to bring out Create Title. I think maybe they're going to do 2K Originals with Create Title. If they do, that's great. If not, then whatever. Overall, I say, let them have a game that causes issues. Yeah, I think that's going to be the... when they release a proper patch, I think that's going to be the main thing they focus on. Because I had that problem earlier with the same character, but my character perfectly fine. I can use my character. So, yeah, I think it's just a glitch from. I think it's just a problem with the community creations, because people have been saying that they've had problems with creations. Let the game patch and then we're good. You know, play the game as it is and don't try to do anything serious yet. Have your fun with it and then wait for the first patch, which will come around the 28th of this month, because they've got yeah, I think people are taking that as well. Like main thing I've seen people having problems with is the creation screen. Like people have been having their issues. Yeah, I don't like how the overall sliders are like super fast when you used to be able to in the last game you could we'll wait for the 2K Originals update and then will be good. The Fiend will be out, everyone will be happy. And also, you'll have your fun with the Fiend, and you can also then probably see what the patch does, because it will be on 2K's website, but also on updates. And if it's not, it'll tell you where to update stuff, or you can look online.
Hey, hold on! Come here! Help me out! Come here! Come on, help me!
His tongue is stuck on the rail. That's why.
Okay. But will he make it back into the ring before the 10 count? 9! Injured tongue at all. This match will continue.
He's got his tongue stuck on the thing. How can...
Is the student going to become the master here tonight? Probably not. But it still should be fun.
I think people need to take a step back and realise that the game isn't as bad as they're saying it is. They're just doing that for the fact that they want 2K to listen to only them, and that's not something happening. 2K have got our money, and they've never once left us with a bad game. Every game, even 2K19 has problems at day one. People were saying that game wasn't finished. And then the updates started coming and the DLC started dropping. People were like, yes, I love this game now, just stick to 2K19. Do this on 2K19, we get it, the game is good now. So 2K20 is going to be friendly. Had an issue with Ukes leaving and all that sort of stuff, but they can fix that easily. They'll fix the game and things will be good. Let the updates drop and let the game become amazing. That's what I expect the game to be, amazing. This is classic Beast King. Joking! Yeah, feel free to tell me what you think of the game, or DM me on Twitter if you want to be a part of BCW. I'm telling you the BCW. Goes. Everyone gives Trey a part.
Hey, I want to thank everyone for coming out to the show. And also, it needs to be said that I had 2 students who had their very first matches tonight. Red, who beat Peyton Royce earlier, Isn't that incredible? And now Trey, who had a good effort on short notice, but got a little bit ahead of himself. We'll work on his counting. Trey, I'd let you have the mic, but I think you might be a bit tongue-tied. Give it up one more time for Trey.
On to others! We need more Forgotten Sons in the game. They need to add those in DLC, because how am I going to play NXT and not have the Forgotten Sons and then we have like Jackson Riker? Oh no, him that says with the what's.
What a night!
I'm thinking Pavone's to celebrate.
Isn't that place super expensive?
It's on me. Well, technically my parents, but we deserve it.
All right, I'm in. Now get that heat blasting.
That's weird. Gas is full. I'll call them back later.
Well, maybe they can help with the car, and we can tell them about our first matches.
No.
Hey, it's Red. You're on speaker.
Oh, hi there. Are you visiting Denver at college?
What?
Now's not really a good time.
Why? Is something wrong? Are you having car trouble?
Yeah, we are. How'd you know that?
Just hang up.
Cut the crap. We remotely disabled the SUV because we know you're not at school, and we're pretty sure you never were. We got an alert about a substantial charge in Canada for something called Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy.
And then after we looked into it, we discovered charges for the past few months, including a crazy hotel bill, gas, food, clothes, you name it. Do you know how disappointed I was when I realized I was going to have to return all those reward points? I was this close to a free trip. This close!
It is not about the stupid points. We were hoping you'd come clean on your own about all of this, but I guess you're just gonna keep on lying.
Hey, wait! Look, this is what I want to do with my life, and no matter how many times I told you that, you still didn't support me. So I was pretty much forced to lie. Would you rather I be miserable at school?
Of course not, but you have to be realistic. You are never going to make it as a pro wrestler.
There's a better chance of me dating a supermodel.
Frank!
Which is impossible because your mom is stunning, and I would never date anyone else.
I will make it. And when I do, you'll wish you would have had my back before I was successful and famous.
It's not too late to try to put all this behind us. We'll activate the SUV if you come home now. Then I can try to get you re-enrolled in school for next semester.
You're gonna have to ship the car home, because I'm staying here to pursue my dreams. Maybe someday you'll understand that.
Best thing in the world.
Hey,
No,
wait! What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed.
I'd rather that happen than talk to you right now. Leave me alone.
Sorry, but I'm not going anywhere. We set out to do this together, and this doesn't change anything. I mean, other than the fact we now don't have a car or somewhere to sleep, but you know what I mean. I still want to do this if you do.
I appreciate your loyalty,
that is
but you
hilarious.
lied to your
Well, the
parents
guy
and
who
me
voiced him,
about
I
what
have
we
to
were
look him
doing
up,
here.
'cause you never
And
know
you
what he did.
basically sat back and let me steal from them.
Don't worry about the money. I'll pay them back. And I'm sorry, but you've always told me to take the advice from my birth parents' letter, right? About following my dreams? Well, that's all I was trying to do.
You didn't need to lie to do that.
It's the only way I could see this working. But I'll never keep a secret from you again, I promise. From now on, it's total honesty between the two of us, okay? You're gonna know everything, even how many times a month I shave my toes.
You shave your toes? Weird.
See? I'm an open book.
I'm just telling you that it's
So,
an
no more
interesting- and if
secrets,
you-
okay?
I mean, the best option, I'd say, if you're going to play this is
I know he said no
you
more
and
secrets.
Danielle, I'd say make it
You
and
can't
Danny,
tell him
you and
ours.
Danny.
It will ruin him.
I mean, these two are best friends, and you two are married,
Okay.
so you know, best friends.
No
You
more
never marry your
secrets.
best friend, apparently.
So now what do we do?
Life ends
We're
after
carless
marriage, but,
and
you know.
without the credit card. Pretty soon we'll be homeless.
I think our only option is to hit the road and try to make some money on the indies. But we'll have to start roughing it like actual up-and-coming wrestlers.
You
think we have enough cash for a new car?
If you want to make that, or if you want to create some sort
I wouldn't say new.
Some sort of like Becky Lynch impersonator. It's up to you what you're doing. Have fun with it. I say have a lot of fun. Also, if you remember from 2K19, the guy who voiced your character Buzz, the character you make, he did voice work for the game, and so did the guy who voiced Cole Quinn, because I think Cole Quinn's in the story. So that's interesting, seeing them again. Cole Quinn be in BCW, because he's in the original.
We managed to get a used car that fell under our budget, probably because it also fell under various recalls and safety violations.
We got a 2006
Do we
Honda
stick our
Civic.
phones in this slot? Nothing's happening.
I think that's a tape deck. This
Is that
car doesn't
2006
exactly have the
is
latest
that like a
features.
2006 Honda?
Roughing it, remember?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Right. So I'm assuming there's no Bluetooth.
No, but I did find an actual tooth in the trunk.
Shark or human?
Human, I think.
Lame.
Well, now that we have our extremely safe and luxurious ride that may or may not have had a body in the trunk at some point, where to?
No problem with that.
We do have
There's always
Wrestle in
a
Memphis
body
on the
in
list.
trunk to a car, at least one.
Assuming this piece of junk can make it that far, then I guess we're headed to the great state of South Carolina.
I know
That
there's
is
a
where
body in
Memphis
a
is,
trunk
right?
In certain places.
Close. Maybe I should drive.
It's fine.
I've
I
been
got
in the
this.
trunk of a car before. It's fun.
Is that also a feature on older cars?
Nope. Don't think so.
I really hope they make self-driving cars in the future. Okay, so I got I got jackets, I got Peyton Royce from 2015, Winterfest, outfits, my career, so I got the outfits. Okay, that's interesting. When it's a black strap for the guy, but a white strap for the women. Oh, that's interesting because it's like world title, women's title. Oh, I like that. That's clever. My dog's dreaming. She's barking in her sleep. Hey, it's my boy, the future BCW 24/7 champion, Ribby. This man is going to be 24/7 champion in BCW. Just you wait. I will make sure of it. Even if I have to be at ringside for him to win, I will make sure he wins the belt. So I didn't see a message about having dinner before you left town until just now. Maybe someone's done a block.
Denver, it's your mom and dad. I know we had some words the other night, but we wanted to let you know if you change your mind about things and want to come home, you're always welcome here.
Did you tell him the school said it's not too late to enroll for next semester?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard your mom, but she said it's not too late to get into school. Anyway, let us know if you want to talk. In the meantime, be safe out there.
BCW Hardcore Champion or BUW? Yeah, I was like, we don't have a Hardcore Champion, we have a 24/7 Hardcore Champion, but that's about it. But yeah, I am BUW Hardcore Champ, and good you named it that, because the WTF title, I don't think it has the same kind of ring to it. It's fine. I don't mind. I've typoed in your stream chat before, and I always have to fix it. I even typo in the group chat all the time and have to redo it. I don't check what I've written out before I send it. I never double check it. My dad can get you booked in Mexico if you want to head down there. Buenos Aires.
Yeah, hey, I hope Brian over at the used car lot hooked you up with a good deal, because if he didn't, I could expose some skeletons in his closet. Or in his case, the trunks of the cars he sells. Literally. There might be bones in there. Anyway, good luck out there on your own. Actually, you don't need luck. As long as you keep that temper of yours in check, you'll be fine. Trey, on the other hand, well, he's gonna need a steady diet of 4-leaf clovers if he's gonna make it. All right, I need to get back to training the next crop of future WWE superstars. Keep in touch and make me proud. I know you will, at least.
I'm not that bad. I feel targeted. I feel targeted. It's my boy, Ribby, right there. Mike, feel free to use this BCW original. Seriously, use him in BUW. I want to face him on the first show. This is the man I want to face on the first show of BUW. This is him. This is my opponent for BUW's first show. The Beast King will take on Ribby one-on-one. And put it
Catching up on old times has been great, but we should really get going. Besides, shouldn't we save some of this for our speech later?
But we just got through all the boring backstory stuff. It really starts to pick up from here.
Everything should be unlocked.
I'm down for more.
Hey guys, it's so good to see you.
Did you pre-order?
Congrats on the Hall of Fame. This is really happening.
It's not official yet. We have to actually make it to the building.
They're not going to start without you.
And even if they did, some of the speeches are so long, you'd still have plenty of time.
Great. We were just telling Pac all about how we got started.
Didn't we cross paths on an indie show early on in your career?
We did, at a minor league baseball stadium in Memphis, to be exact.
That's right. I knew you had it back then.
Is it Memphis, Tennessee?
Trey,
Is Memphis
not so
Tennessee?
much.
Is Memphis?
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Because you didn't know the difference between a wrist lock and a wristwatch?
Speaking of wristwatches, we really should get going.
From my experience, this day goes by pretty fast. So you really want to relax and soak in every moment.
Lita's right. When I got inducted with DX, everything just flew by.
Then let's get back to soaking. Lita, if my memory is correct, you were just in Memphis for an autograph signing, but Red had other plans.
You'll be coming with the fam, which will be fun. So I don't know if have you ever been to Orlando? Like, you ever been? I don't know if you've ever been to Orlando. If you have, great, then you know what to expect, and also there's stuff you haven't seen. Simpsons Ride is fun. I'm definitely going on that in Universal. So I'm going to find a shopping mall and probably have some fun with that.
So I just want to thank everyone in Memphis for coming out to the show.
It's
always great to be a part of these smaller events and connect with the people who have supported me for so many years. I'll be available for pictures and autographs starting in a few minutes. Don't be shy.
To see if they make that. If they make costumes like that, I'm buying it. I will put it. I will do a video where I do a dance. Where I will dance.
Hold on a second. Can we cut the music?
That is definitely
in the spirit of not being shy, I have something I want to say. Growing up, I was a huge fan of yours. Facing you in the ring is actually on this list I have. So I know you don't wrestle that much anymore, but I'll always regret this moment if I didn't ask. How about you skip the autograph session and go one-on-one with me right now?
I don't mean this in a disrespectful way.
I'm surprised.
But who are you?
I think Ribby has his own entrance studio. And
I don't mean this in a disrespectful way.
I think he has an entire thing.
But none of these people would be here paying you $10 an autograph if it wasn't for me working my butt off this past year in Memphis.
$10 an autograph.
Look, I get it. You're young and hungry, and you probably think I'm the entitled Hall of Famer who just shows up to cash in on all your hard work. But it's not like that. I'm here to support you and the indie scene. I mean, I used to be you. And by the way, I still didn't get your name.
You'll hear the ring announcers say it after I beat you.
So you're not backing down, huh?
Like I said, you're on my list.
See, I have
I'm sorry, everyone. But I'm gonna have to delay this autograph signing until after I win this match.
The people who accept my opportunities for a match and who make people pay $10 for an autograph. Leah, you just made the list. I'm like, how's my sister doing? Please let me know. I actually want to know. She hasn't. It's usually I get a text from her, or at least she tries to talk to me once a day. She hasn't today. Is she okay? Is she sick? Did she go back to hell? She did. Please take me to hell.
Well, I also didn't expect my 27-year-old son to still be living in this summer. Sometimes life throws you some real curveballs.
Back suplex. Suplex.
Red's got quite the temper on her. Actually reminds me of Slaughter's manager, Tex Phillips. Did you know Tex once threw a bat at a fan who was razzing him? That was the last time his dad was ever allowed in a game. True story.
If you throw a bat at someone and you're a professional player, you're gonna get, like, there's gonna be issues.
And just a reminder, the Sliders are on the road. We'll be back for a 6-game homestand next week. So come on out and support the home team. Or the away team. Just get your butt here and spend some money, okay? I have two 27-year-old man children to feed, and this franchise is dying quicker than a house fire.
The AI, like, if the AI can tell you don't have any reversals, it literally would just take its time, which I hate, but it also like it because it gives me the opportunity.
Unlike the new slider stew the stadium's serving up, word of advice, unless you want your next
Stomach, I need that to eat.
I suggest
I need
you
my
avoid.
mouth to eat, but you know, the stomach, I need it to digest. I need it. I need it.
If Red can pull off the win over a WWE Hall of Famer like Lita, I guarantee she'll begin to call up to the bigs in no time.
Early on, two people in the chat, say hi if you're new, or if you're back, say hi. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Yeah, it's literally a character I made, like, not even 3 minutes ago. Finally goes back to the holidays. That move there. Oh my god!
Be sure to get your picture taken with Memphis Sliders mascot Revy. And just a friendly reminder, it's not made of actual
It's just a character I made. I'm not bringing WCW though. She's got potential.
Sounds crazy, but happens all the time.
She's got potential. She could be a WCW superstar in a day. She could be the women's champion. She could be our first women's champion at WWE. Probably not. Ah! Oh, my hand's cramp. My hand cramp. Oh, my hand cramp.
Brandon's out here fighting for respect, which is something we can all relate to. This morning the twins threw donuts at me because I bought powdered jelly instead of chocolate sprinkle. Just a reminder, they're 27 years old. Anyway, let's get back to the action.
One chicken wing. Oh, God. Nice stretch. Ah.
This is one heck of a bonus match we're getting here tonight, folks. It just proves you never know what you're going to see at Memphis Sliders Stadium. Like that one crazy stunt where they had monkey umpires for a game. I still maintain they did a better job than the real ones.
Sir slide. We're getting people. Oh, even having some more. Huh?
With this match against Lita, Red's going to cross something big on her list tonight. I respect that, especially since the only list I have is never ending grocery list because apparently my almost 30-year-old twins are never going to move out of the house. But I'm not bitter about that at all. After some of the blows these two are absorbing, they might be headed for a 10-day stint on the injured list.
Uh-oh. Triangle drop kick. Fucking arms. Come on.
To beat a Hall of Famer like Leo, Red's gonna need whatever the wrestling equivalent is of a perfect game. Wrestling has a long history of holding major events in baseball stadiums, including several WrestleManias and, of course, tonight's show.
You can do that to me. Hell no. What the thing is, it's pretty strong style.
Lena doesn't look like she's showing any signs of ring rust, which is more than a for the actual ring.
The dog slime cat is, which is just adorable. Adorable big lady.
Don't forget, fans, bring your ticket stub down to Jimmy C's Burger Joint for half off your order. While you're there, be sure to try the Jimmy C Special. It's a triple cheeseburger with extra cheese, mayo, pickle, and onion only. You won't be disappointed.
Looks ready for
This match has the potential to go extra innings, but hopefully not, because I'm not sure how long the Sliders can afford to keep the lights on.
So I just want to thank everyone in Memphis for coming out to the show. It's always great to be a part of these smaller events and connect with the people who have supported me for so many years. I'll be available for pictures and autographs starting in a few minutes.
Skip this.
Don't be shy.
More than meets the Can we skip?
Hold on a second. Can we cut the music? In the spirit of not being shy, I have something I want to say. Growing up, I was a huge fan of yours. Facing you in the ring is actually on this list I have. So I know you don't wrestle that much anymore, but I'll always regret this moment if I didn't ask. How about you skip the autograph session and go one-on-one with me right now?
I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but who are you?
Yeah, you can't skip this.
I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. But none of these people would be here paying you $10 an autograph if it wasn't for me working my butt off this past year in Memphis.
Look, I get it. You're young and hungry, and you probably think I'm the entitled Hall of Famer who just shows up to cash in on all your hard work. But it's not like that. I'm here to support you and the indie scene. I mean, I used to be you. And by the way, I still didn't get your name.
Because it would be nice to know if
You'll hear the ring announcers say it after I beat you.
I mean, if it's too much, then yeah.
So you're not backing down, huh?
Don't agree with me saying it's
like
too
I said,
much,
you're on my list.
I'm sorry, everyone. But I'm gonna have to delay this autograph signing until after I win this match.
You beat me once, but you won't beat me again.
Skip over here, bringing you all the action from the home field.
And there's no sound from the audience.
I didn't expect to see Lita wrestle here tonight, but I also didn't expect my 27-year-old twin sons to still be living with me, so sometimes life throws you some real...
Pressing triangle. Yep.
Red's got quite the temper on her. Actually reminds me of Slaughter's manager, Tex Phillips. Did you know Tex once threw a bat at a fan who was razzing him? That was the last time his dad was ever allowed at a game. True story.
Yeah, we're not getting any sound from the audience until they do moves, which is always annoying. I've actually had this glitch quite a few times. It's not like the old WWE game when you can play through the Attitude Era and play some Mankind versus The Rock in the halftime heat.
Next week, so come on out and support the
I
home
didn't
team.
say that match, the halftime heat match, I watched it ages ago and it was so good. Actually, a really decent match. I also watched the recent halftime heat, which was... Yeah.
I've seen Red wrestle a few times, and she never disappoints. Unlike the new slider stew the stadium's serving up. Word of advice, unless you want your next bathroom trip to end in a rundown,
This is not a good place to be. Tope! Barrel Rob Tope. Oh, well.
If Red can pull off the win over a WWE Hall of Famer like Lita, I guarantee she'll be getting a call up to the bigs in no time. Be sure to get your picture taken with Memphis Sliders mascot Reveiw. And just a friendly reminder, he's not made of actual meat, so please do not attempt to bite and or lick him. Sounds crazy, but it happens all the time.
That did no damage.
here fighting for respect. It's something we can all relate to. This morning the twins threw donuts at me because I bought powdered jelly instead of a chocolate sprinkle. Just a reminder, they're 27 years old. Anyway, let's get back to the action.
I'm gonna get hit with a finisher. Yep, just a fight.
This is one heck of bonus match we're getting here tonight, folks. It just proves you never know what you're gonna see at Memphis Slider Stadium. Like that one crazy stunt where they had monkey umpires for a game. I still maintain they did a better job than the real ones. With this match against Lita, Red's getting across something big off her list tonight. I respect that, especially since the only list I have is background and grocery list because apparently my almost 30-year-old twins never really move out of the house. But I'm not better about that at all. You know, it's not often we get a Hall of Famer competing here at the stadium. Although there was that one-time minor league Hall of Famer George Spitball Simpson pitched at the age of 93. He had to be removed from the field by security on account of the escape from his nursing home, but still, what a memorable night. After some of the blows these two are absorbing, they might be headed for a 10-day stint on the injured list.
Finally.
Good match, Red.
Head red and redhead red. It's funny how they still like they have her in the story mode in like this actual way. It's like I don't know, but she has like brownish, blondish hair now. Wrestle in a crybaby match. What the hell is a crybaby match? In the Money in the Bank, win the WWE title, get inducted into Hall of Fame, find out what's inside Undertaker's urn, or win a Royal Rumble. That would be interesting. This is my boy right here. My boy. In charge. You slept in worse conditions. You sleep downstairs.
I definitely knew Red's name after that night.
I was impressed Red was able to keep her composure and talk you into the match. Usually in those situations she would lose her temper and go into hothead mode.
You're one to talk about keeping your composure after what you did that night.
Before my match, I have something very important I need to do. I've seen Ribby out here dancing with the kids all night, but I think I've got some pretty sweet moves myself, so how about Ribby and I find out who's better with the dance-off?
I forgot you put that on the list. Win a dance-off. Oh my god. Oh god. How do you get in the ring wearing that costume? He's a sentient rib. Oh my god.
All right, I'll go first. Hit me with some music.
I don't dance like this. Who dances like this? Okay, well, that's cool. The flip was cool, but oh, no.
Okay, Ribby, top that.
Oh god, what's he gonna? Is he gonna? If they make him floss? They made him floss. Oh, okay. I see where this is. I see where this is. I see. Come on. Okay. Yeah, he flossed. He should be disqualified.
Okay, wait, I was holding back. Let me get another turn. Win the dance-off is on this list I have.
So most fans are when they're playing the Superstar loses. It's fixed. Oh my god.
Hey, no one wants to see any more of your terrible dance moves. What they want to see is me kicking your ass. I mean, what kind of stupid name is Trey anyway? I think a better name would be Crossword, because you enter the ring vertically and you leave horizontally. I mean, with a name like that, your parents must be the type of people who, when you look into their eyes, you see the back of their heads.
You can say whatever you want about me, but don't talk about my parents.
What's the matter? You should be proud of them, because I heard they created more tragedies than Shakespeare.
Did you come out here to dust off every one of your dated one-liners? Or do you want to have a match?
Look, I'm just trying to entertain these people after your awful dancing. I mean, I've seen better moves in a blind chess match.
If you want to entertain them so bad, then how about we give them a match they weren't expecting?
Well, if you keep boring everyone, pretty soon we're going to have an empty arena match.
I was thinking something more along the lines of no DQ.
You know what? I'll take that, and I'll do you one better. I know you've only been in Memphis for about a year, but I think everyone will agree that's a year too long. So how about we make this a no DQ, loser leave town match? Come on, Crossword. What do you say?
It's fitting your last match in Memphis is going to be in a baseball stadium because you just made the biggest error of your life. Oh, come on. That was just as good, if not better, than one of his lame jokes. Oh, shut up, Ribby. After I send Lawler packing, I'm going to eat you for dinner.
Just push him.
All right. Let's do this, Crossword. Crossword, crossword, crossword.
Kip Philo here again with a huge matchup of WWE Hall of Famer.
Okay, I will be right back. I will leave you with the mascot. Who's the mascot? Le Bat. The champion is back.
Memphis legend Jerry the King Lawler taking on up and
like I said, I haven't got to win this match. I've just got to complete it, so I can bring all those.
I can't believe this is now a loser leaves town match. If Jerry Lawler ends up having to leave Memphis, the city would go into a deep depression, emotionally speaking. Economically speaking, we'd probably be alright.
I mean, the economic system is already bad enough. Oh god! His knee! His drinking knee! He's getting a chip. No, he's grabbing the bat. Hey, that's my mascot. It's your own.
It's the battle of the pile driver versus whatever Trey's finisher is. Honestly, I'm sure it's nowhere near as good as the pile driver.
It's not cheating. It's not cheating if it's legal. It's actually very similar to the background.
But Jerry the King Lawler is a hometown hero. Trey, if you somehow send the King packing, you might want to consider hitting the road too, for your own safety. Which reminds me, Slaughter Stadium is a safe space and will not tolerate bullying or threats of any kind. Thank you.
This is at number 2, I think.
Some sweet and saucy moves.
I thought he was going to call him sweet and saucy. Stay down! Oh. It's fine.
Trey might be younger and quicker, but the King has a significant edge when it comes to experience, and not to mention the support of the home crowd. Come on, King, get him, beat that butt. Reminds me of the Memphis Sliders rivalry with the Little Rock Boulders. A spirited contest with lots of brawling, and at the end of the night, the losers leave town. That's right, Little Rock. I'm just calling you a bunch of losers. Sorry, man. Gotten a bit carried away there. Apologies to any fans in attendance who made the drive over from Little Rock. Beautiful city. Sons into a Losers League home match. But I'm getting off track. Let's get back to the ring.
No! He was the only thing I really needed was keeping people. Oh no. need those. I need those. Why mash my potatoes? I'm an Irishman. I'm an Irishman. I'm part Irish. I'm part Irish. I need my spuds. I need my spuds.
Look, I'm glad you won. I mean, you beat a legend, a WWE Hall of Famer, and that's huge. But you were out there playing with our careers just because you were too worried about a stupid dance-off, which allowed Lawler to get in your head.
I'm sorry I let King bait me into that match. He was saying stuff about my parents and I lost my cool. You should get that.
Believe me, I do. But that's what Lawler does. He's made an entire career out of it. He had no idea you're adopted.
Good thing. I'm sure he would have had a field day with that.
Let's just move on from this. Apology accepted, okay?
What would have happened if I lost? Would you have stayed here in Memphis without me?
No. We're a package deal. Wherever you go, I go. But I'm glad that didn't happen. I'm having too much fun here. I mean, I just beat Lita.
I know, tonight was crazy. Do we have beat 2 Hall of Famers in one night on our list? If not, we should add it.
Hey, good match, kid. I didn't know what to expect after you lost to a giant rib in a dance-off, but you really brought it when it mattered.
Thanks. Sorry you have to leave Memphis now. I know you're a legend here, so that's gotta be tough.
Are you kidding? I'm not going anywhere. Do you know how many loser-leave-town matches I've lost in Memphis over the years? Well, not that many, actually. But still, that wasn't official. We never signed anything, did we?
No, I guess not.
Well, then there's your answer. Hey, you two have dinner plans?
No, why?
Well, you should stop by my restaurant. We have really good ribs.
Well, that was to Jerry Lawler.
Hey, it's your mom. We got the check you sent last week. Thank you. I was kind of hoping there'd be a letter from you, or at least a return address, so we could send you something. I guess you're not ready for that. Either way, we appreciate you paying us back for what you spent in Calgary. You must be doing okay to be able to do that. I guess that's good. Anyway, we're here if you ever want to talk. Okay? Okay, bye now. Love you.
This is Chiplow, Memphis State, Liza Nelson. Would you mind letting a shout out for my twin sons that big fans I can get me, please? Enjoy your match, just trying to see. No. You can't talk crap and then expect it to be okay and me record a shout out for your children. I'm not a monkey dancing for quarters. I have made a character, by the way, so I will be putting that on the thing when some stuff gets uploaded. I have like one logo and I need some for the arm. Some for the jacket. I guess that would probably be it though after that. The cat's being adorable. think you can see what tie is coming. Look at that, that's good. We all know what shoes are coming. The green shoes, the BCW. Here's something else I do need. Alright. Okay. I don't have the points. Okay, great. Oh, I have green tie and I can... The cat is asleep with her paws behind her underneath her knees, and her feet are brought up above her head, and it's so annoying because she's like her head's turned sideways. Dun dun! Basically, waiting on from Kingdom Mountain. There we I'm not sure how I feel about that. Is that leverage pin or pin combo? That's pin combo. I need that. Now it's time to work towards resiliency, which is oh my. What's my phone at? What's Josh? Time to update Red's attire. Make it match at least. Go. I'm just short of it. But now that's fine. Doesn't matter. It's okay. It's okay, it's me. It's okay. It's me. It's me. Big stretch. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Well, pretty soon we're gonna have an empty arena match.
Yeah, I actually can't sleep in cars. It's weird. So he's nothing.
Red and I ended up having a good run in Memphis, but eventually we wanted to check out some of the other indie hotspots around the country. And after a year or so of bouncing around, we made a name for ourselves in LA, where the indie scene was really taking off.
I should meet my female character from LA, so she goes home.
That's it. I'm leaving without you.
You can't do that. We're a package deal, remember? Besides, look who's headed our way.
Great.
I was wondering if she'd show up.
Relax. I'm not here to start anything, so don't get your collective skivvies in a bunch. This is the one day to put any past differences aside and honor your achievements, so congratulations. You've earned everything that's coming to you tonight.
What was that?
Maybe she has a conscience after all.
I seriously doubt
I think that was good.
Forget her. Let's get back to your story.
I think
LA was where I first saw you two wrestle in person. Remember? We ended up having that series of matches against each other.
How could I forget? It led to one of the most embarrassing nights of my career.
Why do I feel that this has got something to do with that crybaby match thing I saw? If it's got something, if I have to do something called a crybaby match in this part, I am going to flip absolute shit. That loading bar looks ominous.
We'd battled each other in just about every type of match, except for one that also happened to be on the list. Wrestle in a crybaby match. And since you had the first and only crybaby match with Razor Ramon back in the day, this was the perfect time to cross it off.
I had a feeling this was coming. He's wearing his Xbox red that is like orangish. People say it's red, I see it as orange.
Tickets go on sale for next month's event this Wednesday. This show sold out in 5 minutes, so good luck getting one.
said something about a diet where he only eats mustards. If that's a legit diet, someone please tell me. I would like to know. All the lights.
Any fans wearing wrestling masks must remove their masks first. We need to see your face to check your ID, people.
Occupied or tick? I guess we would say just locked. Oh, that's not something. Inland. Yeah.
As always, we ask you to please clean up after yourself. If you don't, we'll have to hire a cleaning crew and raise ticket prices. And nobody wants that.
Yep. Blitz. Okay.
The merchandise stand will be open until 30 minutes after the show, so enjoy the event and come check out all the latest stuff on your way out. Or don't. Let's work from here.
Who's the one person still here? Oh! Timing X Factor. Do not put that on me.
Haven't seen that before.
Well, I wrestled in a Friday match. I'm not happy about it, but it happened. Wrestle in a crybaby match, so that is the weirdest thing I think I've actually ever heard.
Sorry I put your friend in a diaper. There was no way I was gonna let that happen to me again.
Maybe it'll teach him to stop putting ridiculous things on our list, but probably not.
Hey, this isn't public knowledge yet, so keep it on the DL. The WWE is going to be holding an all-women's tournament later this year.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they're calling it the Mae Young Classic. Triple H asked me to keep an eye out for talent, so I'll be watching your match tonight against Candice LeRae. Don't hold back.
I never do.
So this is when Candice was on the Indies.
Oh, this stuff's all in my eyes. I can't see. I think I'm going blind.
I don't know why he's so cranky. I fed him and changed his diaper.
Any chance you can babysit during my match?
No. No. Never babysit. Hi, Nick. It's good to you're popping in now, or?
Update on the collapsed crane situation? It still sucks. Both sides of the 405 remain closed. If you don't live nearby in the valley, you might as well sleep in your car. If it hasn't been broken into.
He broken into a loud machine in the night. Let's do this.
Just a not so friendly reminder, there is no smoking allowed in the building. We get fined, you behave. Plus it's gross.
Taking it indie style. Whoa! We are back. It's really hard to continue to do this. I have to take occasional restroom breaks.
FYI, we've gotten requests to do birthday announcements, and the answer is no. This isn't a baseball game, people.
I think, after I'm done with this chapter, I'm probably going to take a break. Maybe come back tomorrow and do some. We have some guests tomorrow. This will be on YouTube and like, no, I think as soon as it starts filming. Oh my god! And
We've been informed that a guy here has lost his wedding ring. If you find it, please turn it in, or just pawn it. I don't care.
someone lost their wedding ring. I think Johnny Champion NXT shows. I mean, NXT is still a thing. Yeah, I guess he would have been a thing by now, but I don't think Johnny Gargano would be in thingy, would he? Oh my god! She's on the outside! My god! Tope! Boom! Oh, Tope!
Alone. They know you're big fans of their movies and TV shows. Just let them watch the match.
Yeah. Oh! Independent strong style.
As always, we are not responsible for any injuries sustained while at our show. Besides, wouldn't a scar be the coolest souvenir you could get? Is there a doctor in the house? It's not an emergency or anything. I just want to get this mole checked out. We have recycling bins for a reason. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Pick the can out of the trash and put it in the recycle bin. Is that so hard? Thank you.
That move always looks really brutal. I think my character's like 5'2". What the heck off. This will give us some makeup recently. Nice. Beneficial. It's 3 AM. Downstairs. Day one. Downstairs. Day one is downstairs. Day one is this.
Look, you two are great, so I wish I could recommend you both for the Mae Young Classic, but Hunter said they're only looking to fill one spot right now.
You're really milking this decision. Get it? Because the crybaby match earlier? I've been hanging out with Trey too much. Please, continue.
I'm gonna have to recommend Candace. She's been doing this for over 15 years. Red, you've got a ton of potential, but you don't have anywhere near that kind of experience.
Yeah, totally. I get it.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm sure we'll see each other again in the future. Like he said, I've been doing this a really long time, and you're one of the best I've ever seen. And you're only gonna get better.
I appreciate that.
I gotta go call my husband and tell him the good news.
No guarantees, but I'll definitely keep you in mind if WWE ends up doing this tournament again. Give me your contact info before you leave tonight, okay?
I will. Thanks.
Hey, I overheard what Xbox said. This is just a bump in the road. And tonight wasn't a total loss. At least I get to cross off wrestle in a crybaby match.
Give me that. Ugh, it smells like butt sweat. I told you not to keep the list in your tights.
Cost of doing business.
Win Mae Young Classic Tournament. See if you can air that out.
I don't wear tights, I wear trunks. Really seals in the flavor. Ah, I've got ya. Oh, look at that nose. Oh, baby.
As our indie journey continued over the next couple of years, we got to have matches in a lot of cool places. But the one that stood out most was when we got to do a special show back in our hometown.
You've got to be kidding me.
And we thought our head couldn't get any bigger.
You know what? I'm not gonna let a stupid sign ruin this for us. Let's go.
This was our chance to show our friends and family just how far we had come. Well, at least our friends.
Okay, so what's that? I know it's a chapter B, but I'm gonna wait until I actually have an opportunity to like rest up and stuff. Oh my god. Who wears that? If anyone ever wears something like that, tell them they need to change. Who wears a bubble jacket and a crop top? Okay. So I'm gonna go through the messages one last time.
Hey, it's your mom.
Hey, you got both of us here. I know we haven't spoken in a long time, but we saw a flyer at the grocery store that said you're coming to town for a show.
We'd really like to come see what you do, Denver, and maybe it'd be our chance to put everything that happened behind us.
We don't want to make a scene or anything, so if we don't hear back from you, we won't come.
Screw that. I'm going either way, friend.
Honey, we can't do that. Maybe he wants his space.
But giving him his space while we thought he was at school is what got us into the situation to begin with. We should have been watching that kid like a hawk.
How do I delete the message? Damn it! Anyway, if you want to see us at the show, call us back, son.
Or don't. I'm coming either way.
Sure, old math teacher, Mr. Bowman, would you be able to take us for the show's math teacher's salary? Do you have any texts? Yeah, sure, yeah, heard you back in town for a show. Yeah, I'll be asking my boss to come home. We might be wrestling tonight. No, it's your hometown, but don't take it. Okay, well, anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it here for now. So yeah, I'll be leaving it here for now. Thank you guys for the. Thanks for everyone who showed up. I will definitely be coming back for this later. A minute. Oh, I said that. Anyway, thanks for coming to see the thing. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hmm.